everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I have for you two very exciting things. One is a bookish tag. Two is the winners to my 2K Q&A and giveaway. I am so excited to announce that I have 3 amazing winners for my giveaway. I had over 1,000 entries into my giveaway and loved all of the participation in the comments on my website and on my video. I am so thrilled that you guys were happy with the way that I decided to format my giveaway. I cannot wait to send away and gift some of my favorite books to 3 lucky winners. So I'm going to get into the tag, and then at the end of this video I will announce the 3 winners who have also been notified via email. So check your emails, guys. You've got 24 hours or else I'm going to go on to the next random winner. All right, here we go into the book tag. So this is the Bookish Beginnings book tag, and I am excited to share with you some of my answers. So the first question is what I liked to read most as an early reader, and for me that was definitely Frog and Toad. I think it's probably one of the younger books that I remember reading. After that, I got super into the Babysitter's Club series books and also the Nancy Drew series. So those are kind of like the earliest books that I remember reading as a child and young teen. The next question is the first adult fiction that I tried and or want to read. And for me, this was probably picking up my mom's like old Danielle Steele books when I was up the mountains or just hanging out by the pool. My mom was a reader when we were younger. She definitely stopped having time for that. You know, I'm the oldest of 4 girls, so it was hard to find time to read, I'm sure, for her. But she did love Danielle Steele and that kind of genre of book. So I'm sure I was reading those long before I was like supposed to be reading them. But those are definitely books that I remember reading at that age. So the next one is a classic that I read, but not because I had to. So I did have to read A Midsummer's Night Dream in school and loved it. I, again, love fae and fairies, so that story really appealed to me, especially all of the like hijinks that went on behind the scenes and the puckish nature of it. But then it did prompt me to buy the entire works of Shakespeare, which I read through some of, not all of. Another classic that I read that I didn't have to, that I really, really loved, it's one of my favorite books of all time, is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I love that book. I haven't read as many classics as I would like to, so those are definitely on my list for 2017, is reading some more classics. A book that made me realize or appreciate a new genre that I did not previously like or appreciate. And for urban fantasy, that would definitely be Kim Harrison and her Hollow series. I loved that series. The earliest sci-fi that I've actually really truly enjoyed is probably Illuminae and Gemina, so I would guess Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I would say for high fantasy, definitely Tolkien. I loved Lord of the Rings, absolutely adored it, so I would say that. For middle grade, I'd probably have to say J.K. Rowling. No surprise there, right? So yeah, I would go with them. So the next one is the first literary award winner book that I read or that I want to read. I'm sure I read some as a kid, like Newbery Award winners, Charlotte's Web, things like that. But I really want to read Aristotle and Dante Discovered the Secrets of the Universe. I know that's won a couple awards. I just finished A Monster Calls, and that won a couple awards as well. So I haven't read a ton of award winners, but there's definitely a lot on my TBR that I want to get to. I'll Give You the Sun, I think, also won awards, and that's on my TBR. So there's some in there. The next question is the first piece of translated fiction that I read or want to read. I'm pretty sure that The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series was translated from a different language originally into English, and I read that entire series, so I would say that one. I did ask for some suggestions for translated fiction in one of my more recent videos, and I have a couple suggestions there. I think The Name of the Wind or A Name of the Wind, that book. And then it was tell us why you started BookTube and what it was like to upload your first video. So for me, I found BookTube and immediately knew that I wanted to be making content for BookTube. I was already set up with my camera and the lighting system for makeup videos, and I just felt like this was where I could really truly offer something to the community as opposed to being a non-beauty guru beauty YouTuber, and I really wasn't finding my niche in my home there as much. So I knew that that's what I wanted to do over here, was to really explore my love of reading and books. For me, I've had public speaking. For me, that's not something that's stressful. I know for a lot of people that's a really big step, is to sit down in front of a camera and upload that first video. For me, it felt very natural, very much like a conversation with a friend, almost through voicemail, where the answer is a little bit delayed, but I know that you guys are always going to get back to me in the comments. You guys have been phenomenal about that. So for me, it felt super, super natural to sit down, talk to a lens, and have that kind of interaction and share my thoughts. It was really exciting. I wasn't really sure where uploading that first video was going to get me, but I'm really happy that I took the leap and decided to enter BookTube world. Again, obviously, I've made it past 2,000 subscribers, hence the giveaway at the end of the video. So obviously the channel has grown. I've been on BookTube for a little over 3 months now, and the channel has taken off, and I've been loving the engagement and the interaction of being a part of this community. So for me, sitting down to film it was very, very natural, and uploading it was really low stress for me because I was just gonna kind of do it and see where it went. And every time I've sat down to film since then, and every time I've uploaded since then, it's been pretty carefree and amazing. So I have really lucked out in that sense, where I was well received and already kind of comfortable sitting down and talking to a camera. I avoided a lot of the pitfalls, I think, and a lot of the stresses of early YouTubers where they're kind of nervous and they're a little bit awkward in front of the camera. I like to think that I was able to skip that kind of awkward stage, much like all of the teenagers in today's society that already look like they're 18 and can rock makeup and contouring. So, you know, that. I think that was all the questions. If you have any other questions about how I got into reading or my bookish beginnings, definitely leave them in the comments down below. I'm more than happy to answer them. As always, you guys know I respond to all comments, and that's like one of my favorite parts of uploading. So don't be shy. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. And yeah, let's just jump right into the winners. I'm just gonna pull up my Rafflecopter page because I don't know the names offhand, but I will be contacting Josh Morgan. He won 2 of my favorite books of 2016. I'm so excited about that. Also, I'm gonna mess up your name, and I am sorry, but Sarah Shearer, I don't know. I'm sorry. But she won! So you're gonna get 2 books. I will be contacting you via email as well. And then Sierra Foray or Four. I don't know how to say your last name, and I should. I've got a horrible last name, and people have been really good about pronouncing it, so I'm an awful person. I'm sorry. But she goes by Sierra the Frizz, and I love that. So she won as well. I will be contacting all of you. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody who entered the giveaway. It was wildly successful, more so than I thought it could ever be, and I'm so happy that you guys liked the concept of me gifting you 2 of my favorite books of the year. I am really, really happy with that concept. So I will be getting in touch with all 3 of you and finding out which books that you guys wanted, and then getting them on their way to you as a late holiday present. I will be posting this on Monday, so the holidays will have been over. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. And again, thank you so much for all the support that you have been giving my channel and for how successful my giveaway was. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being one of my bookish friends. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.